lights on.
Flanders.
What?
Flanders.
Flanders. What is it?
Poppin' Off. It's out there. Made you look.
They're just words, Nettie. Words can't hurt you. Ow! That's it.
It's Poppin' Off.
Yeah! Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Tuning with me tonight, the one, the only, Megatron.
Oh, hi, guys.
50 Shades of Greg.
You could be anywhere doing anything. Thanks for being here, doing us.
And before I forget, hashtag Shut Up Pete all the way to LA.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, that's backwards.
That's you.
I thought I wrote that the other way.
Well,
Are you
it,
in a
it
mirror
definitely
dimension?
says Epstein didn't kill himself. It definitely says that. It definitely says that.
Hi,
It definitely says that.
I'm Pete. Just wanted to get that out of the way.
Ah, dude.
Trending-
Yeah.
Been
You're
trending
gonna-
news this week.
You ain't gonna sneak that shit by me. I'm the king of that shit.
Perfect.
I saw it immediately.
So before we get into anything else, I want to make sure that we address two things. First one, Tim. I forgot the laptop charger. This isn't my laptop, but I forgot the laptop charger to this, and I was afraid it was going to die during the show. And I just happened to be out of the studio. I asked anybody if they could just bring it up really quick, just so I didn't have to run up and down the stairs like
Sure.
I do before most shows.
Sure.
And Tim left me a little message with the charger.
Yeah.
He said, "Here's your shit. I know you forgot it on purpose. Love, Tim."
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
This is the kind of treatment we get
Yep.
pre-show.
You
It
want
was
to see
nice
what he,
to me. You
I
just
know,
brought
you
me the
didn't
phone
get-
charger I
you didn't
wanted.
get any
You want to
kind
see
of
what
I
he,
didn't
you
get
want
a
to see what he
sassy
left
note.
for me? Want to see what he left for me? It says, "Love
Peace
you,
among worlds.
love you,"
Peace among
with a
worlds.
peace among worlds sign.
All right. So before we run out of time, the next thing is
Son of
very,
a
very,
bitch.
very important.
It's not true. Mama Loaf is the best.
The next thing that's very, very important that I wanted to make sure that we addressed was a very special person has a birthday today.
Mm.
His name is Matt. Metal Matt. He's worked on the show before.
Wait, my Matt?
Your Matt. It is his birthday tonight.
He
Today.
escaped from his mother's womb on this day?
Today.
Oh,
I have not met this Matt.
I purposely didn't tell you. You have
you've
met
met him.
I did?
You have
Oh, I'm
it.
terrible
oh,
with
you,
names.
oh, you'll know.
I'm terrible with names.
You'll know when he hugs you.
He's down in the control room right now.
Oh, God.
Guys.
Hi, happy birthday.
If Matt is not currently right on the board, can we have him get on the headphones?
Yeah, because we're about to have
I'm
him
the worst.
hug fight Megatron.
I'm the worst.
Okay.
I'm terrible with names. I really am.
It's fine.
If
It's totally fine.
I have
Metal
to, like,
Matt with the glasses.
I have
He's
to, like-
wearing metal shirts all the time. That's what we call him, Metal Matt.
I don't
I
look at
just
people's
never.
shirts.
What's his last name's like Moolam or Moolam or
Yeah. Moulin Rouge.
Mulam.
Ooh.
Moulin Rouge. Yep, that's it.
Anyway, but Matt,
I'm gonna get better
we
about
know they
this.
couldn't get you right away. They're gonna try to get him on the microphone, but he's currently on the board. But Matt, huge happy birthday! Thank you so much for everything you've done for the show in the past. Unfortunately, we know that you're working on another show at the exact same time that our show is streaming, so you can't always work on our show. But
Traitor?
but he helps out every time he can. So we wanted.
yeah.
It is his birthday. We wanted to give him a huge birthday shout out. And yeah, he's a big fan of the show. Also,
Yeah.
it's not just he's doing us a favor. He actually likes the show. He always comes up.
I'm a
and-
big fan
and-
of his, too.
and says your line to you every show, and
He
makes
does,
sure
and he
that
hugs
you,
the shit out of me.
and he makes sure that you remember your line before you go on.
Yeah, and without that, I couldn't do this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Couldn't do it. You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here doing us. That was directly after a Matt hug.
Exactly. He just infuses you with
It was
energy.
right after it. I can hear it in my own voice.
Still have that joy.
It just is. Like I can still feel the hug. All right, here we go.
Hi, Pete.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
That's me. Are we,
Here we go.
is he yelling at your ear that we should be going into the commercial?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In like a
basically.
second or two,
Yeah.
unless you want to talk about something for really long to just mess with Sean.
Yo, did you guys see though that viral video of that woman that in Australia for the bushfire, and she rescued the koala that was like burning?
Yeah.
Is that the one that was
No!
screaming? Wait, is that the one that was screaming?
Wailing, yes.
Yes.
Well, if you were
Wailing.
burning yourself on like 3rd-degree burns, like you would be screaming too.
Yeah, my hair goes up like kindling. I gotta be careful around fire.
This older woman took off her jacket and like ripped the koala bear off a burning tree, wrapped it up. Now the koala's like super safe. Like faith restored in humanity. I want her to go. If there's a heaven, I want her to go.
Yeah.
She's definitely like
She
related
is.
to Crocodile Dundee.
She sold that panda on Craigslist 3 hours later.
Koala bear.
Koala
Pandas
bear.
and koala bears are two different things. You know that,
Different.
Greg?
No.
Different
What are you
bears.
talking
They're
about?
two completely different.
They're
Totally.
both bears,
species.
you guys.
But
They're
Totally
both in
different
the
things.
they're both in the genus system bear.
Totally different.
That's actually the
animals.
scientific term. There's a whole bunch of scientists that gather
He
around
just
and they're
used like scientific
bear.
terms to get.
bear.
I actually just used scientific terms to say some complete bullshit. But yeah.
Happy birthday, Matt!
Happy birthday, Matt. There's some real bear bullshit for you.
All right, guys, we got a commercial break. We'll be back. We've got Netflix and Spill. We've got hashtag trending. We've got gamer tags. We've got Pete. We've got Yang standing in the studio.
Yang is
confusing
here.
me. Yang is
Yang
here.
is here.
Yang, run in front of the camera. Do something. Come here.
My boy, get in here,
That's
Yang.
the song.
Look at my guy. There he is.
All right, guys.
The lights on.
We'll be back right after
like romper room.
It's Yang. That's Yang.
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin Off Show. It's popping off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to
Why?
what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is just associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Happy Thursday.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Megatron.
Love Beck.
Beck? Joining with us, as always, with Shades Greg.
Devil's
Haircut.
haircut.
Got a devil's
That's the name
haircut.
of the song.
On my
Nailed
mind.
it.
Yep.
Devil's haircut.
All the way in LA, it's the best friend Pete. Nailed it.
That's where I went with right away with Beck. Scientology
Yeah, it's
accused
an unfortunate-
Scientologist and his sister.
Oh, is that true?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
He's got a lot of, what is it, thetans? Is thetan levels?
He's got
or-
thetans inside of him.
Thetan
He
levels.
needs to get him out.
Going clear.
Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
music's awesome. So whatever. He has a new album.
Does he?
Yeah, just came out like a couple days ago.
yeah,
I
but
get the name of it.
And
I'm gonna say something. If you're a Scientologist, I think it kind of trumps you being good at music.
No,
I kind of do.
no.
It's kind of like if you were like,
Just because you're kooky doesn't mean you're not a talented.
yeah, but I think kooky is one thing, and I think a cult is another. Like Scientology is a cult. It
Yeah.
is literally a cult. So let's not get it twisted. Let's admit what it is, and let's say this is like the Moonies, or like it's a cult. So
The is the
I
Moonies
can't forgive
an award show for Moonanites?
it is not.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, sorry. Only some of the singles have come out. The album comes out on the 22nd. It's called Hyperspace.
Pete, what were you
Real
gonna say?
good though.
Fair enough.
What's come out so far?
I was just letting the Scientology rant on because I can feed into that. I will feed the fire on the Scientology.
come on, Pete.
There's nothing like a good cult religious.
Come on!
name. Nothing like
Yeah,
Sexy.
Hashtag going to sleep.
sexy. Yeah.
All right. You guys wanna-
Hashtag the spaceship only comes by once every 100 years.
guys want-
Mothership hears you, baby.
You guys want to do the pop of the night before
Pete's
we get
my
into
boy.
Netflix and Spill?
Sure.
Pop of the night?
Yes.
Pop of the night? All right.
Do it.
So pop of the night, we're gonna call back from almost a year ago.
Hey.
Huge shout out. Don't you wait until the pop, until you see the pop. Wait until you see the pop, and then I'll explain the reason. The The reason is that our one and only fan, Billy McDonald, part of the population, in the chat, he, super nice, got us all presents last year.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
For Christmas.
Yeah, still have them. Yep.
The Pop of the Night is one of those.
Not you, Meg.
Yeah, I know.
Before your time.
I know. I
Not
I do
you,
not
Meg.
have a gift
Not
from
you,
Billy
Meg.
McDonald.
Pete. Not you, Meg.
Pop of the Night
Ow!
is the light up Iron Man.
I mean, that's dope as shit.
Pretty cool.
I'm not going to lie.
You're not going to go to my ISO? There we go. It lights up. Guys, it still lights up after a year. A little less than a year at this point because it was in December, but still, it still lights up. I've been playing. I mean, I'm not one to not play around with it. I've been clicking it on and off the whole time it's been in here.
You
but
were in the midst of saying, I've been playing with this for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he hasn't had it for
Anyway,
years.
it's awesome. Shout out to
that's
Billy
what he was
McDonald.
saying.
Thank you so much. This is one of my favorite pops of
He
all
already
time.
has that in
This is
Hawaii.
definitely on the bookcase, by the way.
There's only one thing on the bookcase.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that away. What are you? Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Yeah! Anyway, so the Pop of the Night, it feeds into one of the stories that we have for Netflix and Spill.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Shall I go into what that story is?
Yes.
Please do.
The one and only Robert Downey Jr., a.k.a. Iron Man himself, has been confirmed that he's coming back to voice Iron Man in the What If series.
Very
Not
pumped.
surprised by that.
Very
Yeah.
pumped.
It's nice to know that he is because it would be super awkward to not ever use Iron Man in any of the What If stories. But I kind of assumed
Yeah,
that
but
he was
just
going
played by
to.
a different actor. Like they're
No,
like.
but it's nice to know for sure
I
he's going
agree.
to do it. Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm just saying that there are like 5
continuity.
cartoons where there are different dudes playing Iron Man.
Do you know who confirmed this news?
Ooh.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Because he went in
I
to
did hear
voice.
about this.
He went in to voice stuff as Grandmaster for an episode, and he found out another person that was going to be doing
In the
some-
studio sesh.
doing stuff for the same episode was
Sesh.
going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Nice.
It was confirmed, it was told to
RDJ.
him who else was going to be on his episode.
Nice.
So we know we're going to get an episode
And,
with Grandmaster and Iron Man.
And also the director.
Taika
Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Mhm.
He's
was also
awesome, by
there.
the way.
He's
He
the
was
best.
he voiced a character on Rick and Morty episode 2.
Yes, he did.
And in The Mandalorian.
Would you like to develop
And-
an app?
And in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Shall I initiate self-destruct mode?
You
No,
sure
no,
should.
not yet. No.
No!
Spoilers.
No.
Anyway,
Initiate
Ugh,
self-
I will tear my face off if I have to see that cute thing one more time.
Oh my god.
Well, I will pull my eyes out.
anyway,
I will
so
pull them out.
We're trying so hard not to spoil this. So guys, catch up.
I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Next year we are no.
so
I do have one thing to say about it
So
later.
you were really excited about this story. That's why I want to talk about this. So Brad Pitt is set to produce Chris Cornell documentary. And is this a confirmed title or is this just a
Ask Pete.
Pete, do you know if this title is confirmed or if this is just the running title, Like a Stone?
Like a Stone, I think that's going to be like the working title, but I think that's the title that they're going to roll with for sure.
I like it.
It's a great.
I'm not saying anything against it. I
Great
just- I
lyric
didn't
from a
wanna
great
say-
song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So random, 2013, I'm working the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm walking back. I run into a man. It's Chris Cornell.
Oh my god.
Grew up loving Soundgarden. Obviously, my sisters got me into Audio Slave, and I remember telling him, being like, "I'm not gonna lie, the man is so attractive in person." Like, it's like,
I believe it.
surprised.
I believe it.
and like listening to his voice in person, I was like, I'm melting. And I was like, listen, I
believe
just
it.
want you to know, like my sister brought me onto your music. She was such a huge fan, and his only thing was, tell your sister I love her. And I was just like,
You really
Thank you.
say that?
yeah, dead serious. That is the one story that I tell my sister to this day, because
That's really
it's not
sweet.
Eddie Vedder, but it's Chris Cornell, and that there were 2 people that she always wanted me to meet, and that one story was like one that I always fucking tell.
Amazing. Also, by the way, speaking of
get
people who did not kill themselves,
I just want to say, Pete, I am like literally like my heart started pounding with nerves as if I were about to meet Chris Cornell when you started telling that story. I was like, sitting like this.
You can't meet him anymore.
I know,
Just
but
letting you know.
No,
seriously, huge fan.
Might as well
Always
pull
have
that
been.
Band-Aid off right now.
Yeah, he
Super
did now.
Unknown was the first CD I
did.
ever bought
He
when it
did.
got to
He
CD
did.
time. Like one of the greatest rock voices in history.
Got the CD time? Is that a measurement
No, by
of
the time I got a CD player and bought some CDs, that was one of the first 3 that I bought that day. And,
I'm telling you.
Oh God, I still remember after that happened. Like when I was working at Universal, which is interesting about this. It doesn't surprise me that Brad Pitt is producing this movie because they were really good friends. And there was a day when we were working at Universal because I was working in the VIP
Both
department.
Dreamboats.
That Brad Pitt brought his kids to the park, brought Chris Cornell's kids to Universal. Because we were like arranging, because when super high profile people like that come, they like take them in vans behind all the attractions. They go in the back way, so they don't have to be in the
probably
park.
already been like, yo, homie, I'm about to kill myself. Like, watch my kids.
No, it was after it happened, but like,
That got dark
I think it just
fast.
felt like he was trying to do something nice to distract them for a day. You know, like because he was so close to the family.
Yeah.
And stuff, and it was just like, oh.
Yeah.
He had some demons in his head, but he actually did a lot of good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories that can go with him, but he's buried in Hollywood forever. He's literally set up.
We
right
walked.
next to
When I came out to visit you,
Johnny Ramone.
Yeah, when I came out to visit you, we walked past his burial area.
Yeah.
Headstone.
And again, Johnny Ramone has the big old, obviously like a
Statue of
big
himself.
old shrine to him and
Yeah.
statue. But like Chris Cornell really was just like loving husband, loving father, loving loving musician. Like it was very simple, very sweet, and you could just literally when they set everything up there, when they set the plot up, there were flowers on that for months.
Yeah.
Months, people dropping on flowers.
Well, he slays it.
Just incredible.
Slays it.
Yeah.
He's unlike anyone else.
So this is gonna be
his
awesome.
voice is insane.
An awesome.
Go watch it. Go watch him on YouTube. Watch him do live shows. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've been
who
trying to
would you
get Dan
cast?
into them because he just
It's
missed
amazing.
Soundgarden
I'll
and
send
Audio
him
Slave.
some tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we gotta
Amazing.
sit down and
You
have
know what
like a
else
tutorial.
what else is really
Amazing.
good? His Chris Cornell's. He did 2 solo albums too.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
The
solo
first
albums are
one-
amazing.
Look, the first one I love way better than the second one.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
second one is still.
but it's so
Incredible.
good.
But the first one is.
Oh,
He's one of the best musicians that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Honestly.
My dad also got
Honestly.
me
Absolutely.
into Chris Cornell to Soundgarden and to Audio Slave.
Yeah.
So anyway, so moving on, we have so many more stories. We got a lot. We missed some on Tuesday. I don't know how. I mean, I guess we were talking about penis fingers and ball toes.
Ugh.
But
Were we?
do you want to weigh in on that? No? Yeah, okay.
we want to
Moving
revive
on.
that. Talk about
Moving
vagina
on.
hands.
Moving on. A Friends reunion special is in the works with the
Right.
6 original cast members. Is anybody here
Bruh.
like a big Friends person
No.
from
I
Tuesday?
liked Friends.
I just never.
I mean, I
I was
liked
not
it.
a-
I
Yeah.
haven't I wasn't like obsessed with it like a lot of other people. But
Yeah. Sure.
I never.
I don't
I
think
never
it
really
holds
got into
up
it.
well.
Not my thing.
I've like rewatched some episodes and like some of it's just like standard funny, but there's also some stuff that like really wouldn't fly today.
Yeah.
Like political correctness
That
and
is true.
like
Yep.
and
very
like,
the way they talk
their
in
living
storylines
space
about
for what they did for
LGBTQ
work.
community. Yeah, well,
What's
that too.
What's that, Pete?
I just mean socially, like there's a lot that's like, ooh, that's a joke that would not be okay today.
Oh, no,
to
of
make.
course.
Like
It's
there's a
same
lot
thing.
of that.
Same thing with Seinfeld.
It's very
Nah,
homophobic
not the same.
jokes and like
No.
it's
Not the
interesting.
same. Not the same.
I mean, it's 6 white people. 5
Right.
white. I don't even
That
know.
Right.
alone would never happen today. Yeah.
Right.
No, like they would cast it, and Twitter would rip it apart right away. They'd be like, "Ooh, this cast is looking really bright."
Friends so white.
Yeah.
hashtag.
Yeah, but also that's fair,
yeah.
All right.
I think.
It was a time period.
So moving on. This announcement
dated.
happened. I'm not sure if it happened early this week or late last week. I think it was somewhere over the weekend or late last week. The Rock finally shared a teaser poster
That looks awesome.
of him as Black Adam.
Yep.
And now we're getting a little bit more news. The more news is that Joker DP is going to shoot, apparently, according to this article, Black Adam.
That makes me genuinely interested.
And that's, by the way, guys, if you don't have the
That's
set for it, it's from Tuesday. And I wasn't sure if we got rid of it or we still had it.
I just-
But
I-
what?
Yeah,
Like,
Pete. What's up?
I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I think he's great. I mean, he's uber money. I kind of am not rooting for this to do well.
I don't know
I
Black
agree.
Adam. That's the
I don't
thing.
either.
And
Yeah.
from what I heard, I know it has something to do with Shazam, but I'm not sure how it's connected.
He is a DC Shazam villain.
So he's a bad guy.
He's a villain.
So
Yeah.
wait, Is this going to be like an anti-hero thing?
They're
like,
probably gonna
where,
do
like,
the anti-hero thing,
Venom
yeah.
is to Spider-Man as Black Adam is to
Probably.
Shazam?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. When I initially saw this, I went as anyone who reads comics should. Who's he going to be? Like, what movie is he going to be the bad guy to Shazam? Right?
Yeah.
Like, why would you not think that? And then they were like, oh no, he's kind of like, it's his own movie, and it's
So anti-hero.
not. Yeah.
Anti-hero.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
because
they've
of the
got to.
success of Venom. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anti-hero.
I don't know.
I think they're gonna do what they wanted to do with Venom, where they wanted
Right.
Venom, they wanted Spider-Man,
Exactly.
and then okay, great, now we can have a movie merge, and then the audience can decide like who they want to root for. Because like the best thing about Civil War was that you had two opposing storylines,
That's true.
but two storylines that you could get behind. You're like, I genuinely want to pick.
Team
But I
captain, team. Yeah.
Iron
True.
Man, yeah.
True.
So
All
I
right.
think that's what they want to do with this, and because Black Adam, they're gonna have it standalone, and then it's gonna be like, oh, Shazam, Black Adam, now y'all fight, and there'll be hints of Shazam in the Black Adam.
Yeah, we're belaboring it.
All right,
this
so
point.
before we run out of time, last story I want to get to. I want to make sure this is interesting only because of you.
Oh God.
Only because of you.
Only
Yeah,
because of you.
That's the only.
Only.
reason.
Uncharted movie is now teasing that we may be getting Mark Wahlberg
As Sully.
as Sully.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Well, I have a problem with this whole thing, because I think
They haven't called you. Is that why you have a problem?
They have not called me. They have not called me. But here's the thing: the origin story. I don't know why. I really don't. Like, really think about it. Like that would be like saying, oh, we're going to do Tomb Raider. We're going to make it an origin story.
They did that movie already.
And she's going to be 16. No.
They did. So
No,
they
what are you
did
talking
two.
about? They
no,
did Tomb Raider.
No, listen.
They didn't do
No,
an origin
they
They
story.
did two. Yes, they did. Let me explain. They did two with Angelina Jolie. Then they went back and they did an earlier version.
Oh, you're right.
With a different actress, and it was all about how she became Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. How she became.
Okay, so you
Angelina
just
Jolie.
described the exact problem that I have with this.
I'm just saying.
That's it. No,
But
I know
I'm
we're
just saying
agreeing.
that
We're
I'm just
agreeing.
saying that I knew that there
Yeah.
was a newer movie.
Yep, and
that,
you are
like-
right. You're right. But what I'm saying is my point still stands. I think it's ridiculous.
So here's my only question. We don't have a lot of time. Would you have rather that they did a movie with the Nathan Drake, not like just present, like video game Nathan Drake, and that, and then like years down the line, if that was successful, years down the line, did a prequel with Tom Holland
that
and with
makes
younger versions?
way more
Okay,
sense.
that's the only thing I was.
Way
I
more
just don't
sense.
feel like Tom Holland is Nathan Drake.
He's not.
Even younger version.
No.
And I dislike Mark
It's
Wahlberg.
bad casting.
In general, like
Because he's not a great actor.
anytime he's in any movie, we're like, no, not
He's not.
interested.
He's not.
You know, so the fact that like he's in this movie now, like
Yeah.
I knew
Because-
exactly.
well,
as soon as I read that, I was
it's
like,
not
oh, Dan's
confirmed.
gonna throw
Wait,
something
wait,
across
it's
the
not,
room.
Number one, it's not confirmed. It's just in talks.
We have to stop sugarcoating it and just call it what it is. It's dumb. This is bad casting.
But it's not
It's a
cast.
bad
It's not
idea.
official
It
yet.
is casting. Because, no, it is. And let me explain why. Because Mark Wahlberg was officially supposed to play Nathan Drake.
Still not right.
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is he signed up to play that part. Now he's playing Sully because they wanted to
Bring it earlier. Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway.
Well,
All right, guys.
Ridiculous.
boo.
We're going to do a commercial. We're going to come back. We're going to do some hashtag trending.
I'd rather watch him
All
in a
right.
Calvin Klein commercial.
No.
Stay tuned. We'll be back. More popping off right after this.
Sexy.
It's Poppin' Off.
Join with us for the first time ever, Zootape. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
We can skip.
Yeah,
It'll be funny.
we have to hold hands.
Like a really big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new Plots at Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Love this song. Love this album.
Same.
Ugh.
Make Yourself and Morning
One
View.
of the best albums ever.
Make Yourself and Morning View are my two favorite Incubus albums.
Oh,
of
by
all time.
far.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Make Yourself is such a
yeah, absolutely.
overall. Yeah.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Megatron.
I need earplugs.
50 Shades of Greg.
But both of those, dude, like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, like I think
Absolutely.
like just Morning View is just like just a slight. Just,
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with
I
that.
love that band though.
All the way in LA. Suppression Beat.
That's me. But okay, so Pardon Me. Pardon Me was in what Adam Sandler movie?
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, ooh.
The soundtrack in general to the entire movie was phenomenal.
What would Incubus have done with Adam Sandler?
It wasn't 50 First Dates, was it?
That's what I was gonna guess. Was it? That's what I was gonna guess.
No?
I think it is.
Was it Punch?
His character may have been hit in the face with a shovel.
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Oh,
That was
really?
gonna be that.
Was
Literally
that a
was the
good
first thing I was
soundtrack?
thinking of. But
It is a phenomenal soundtrack from Cypress Hill to literally to Incubus. Like it is it is one
wow.
of the best
Okay.
movie soundtracks I've ever listened to.
Oh,
interesting. Ah.
Fun fact.
All right. So Netflix and Spill. I mean, hashtag trending.
Yes.
You didn't agree with
Please.
me. I like that.
I was like,
yeah.
didn't we do that?
No.
Time for the Florida story of the night. I like the sneak
You gotta
attack.
get used
Never
to it.
prepared. for
I know.
that.
I like the sneak
One
attack.
time I prepared, you whispered it instead.
I know. It was great.
I was like, oh, here we go.
There we go.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
back.
Yeah. Come
We're
on.
back.
Florida man pulls 25-inch samurai sword on people during a road rage incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no joke. That's a real samurai sword.
Yeah.
Listen, he just wants to be Michonne. If the zombie apocalypse happens
Christ.
while he's out in the world, he's
hilarious.
prepared.
So
he's like,
what do you think? He got cut off by zombies? Like,
no, I'm just saying maybe he's like one of those like survivalist people who's like, listen, this is shit's gonna happen,
Yeah, but-
so I'm ready.
Can I tell you what's wrong with this guy?
a lot?
Please.
no.
He's in Florida?
Let me tell you what's really wrong with
He's
this
got a
guy.
samurai sword that is
No, not even that.
road
He
rage.
looks like Walmart's Uncle Fester.
Also good, but not that. The point of this dude is that he lives in Florida and he apparently wait, what were we talking about?
Florida man. Pulling a
No.
samurai sword.
Samurai
during-
sword.
25
Um,
inches.
Samurai.
Right. 25. He just goes samurai sword, 25 inches. No, what we're talking about is that this dude actually he didn't care about whether or not this person actually wronged him. What he cared about was that he just wanted to hurt them, and he did not have any drugs or alcohol in his system. That is concerning to me.
That's
Yeah.
'cause he's
Also, I have a
insane.
follow-up question.
Yeah.
Is the 25 inches just the blade?
Oh, I
That's
don't
a
know.
small.
Why does that matter?
That's a small samurai sword.
It's just
Like a mini sword.
Just the
if the
blade.
blade is 25 inches, what? It's just a little over 2
I
feet.
think it's probably just the right size.
No, like a full-on samurai sword's gonna be like 36
gonna
inches.
say something
Yeah,
probably.
but I think that I think it feels fine.
I'm just saying
You
it's
guys-
a mini sword.
You guys
Well,
are,
I
are
think it's
going,
average. It's average
So-
size.
So
Listen,
you guys,
we're gonna dissect this, okay? We are unpacking it.
I don't want
you
to
guys are going like
We
super
are
smart with this. I
unpacking
was
this.
gonna say if that is that flaccid or erect, but
Oh no!
HR.
Oh no! Now we got to do I got to fill out paperwork now.
I was just curious that like whenever, because he was like brake checking them and then he got out of the car. Like when he pulled out the sword, what do you think of, like, do you think, like, does this guy have a black belt? Does he know how to use it? Did he just get this at, like, a gift shop and he just wants to swing it? Like, I'm thinking about his credentials.
I immediately think he's Raja Ghul. Immediately.
Yes, absolutely.
Immediately assume that.
I think anyone coming at you with getting out of a car with a sword, I'm just going to make the assumption that they know how to use it, just because if they don't, they're still going to swing it. And if they do, they're going to swing it. So either way, it's 100% chance you're getting a sword swung at you.
Do we know what he did with the sword? After he got out of the car
Nothing.
with it?
He got a night
waved
in
it around
jail.
and- Oh, okay.
He got
So
a
he didn't, like,
3
flat
night
tire
in
him or
jail
anything.
and assault with a deadly weapon.
No, he probably read the newspaper,
Like, what?
talked to some family,
All right.
and then got bailed out.
So the next few stories I have, next 3 stories, are getting you prepared for the holiday season.
I doubt it.
In terms of maybe some people out there in the population would be interested in these products to purchase for the holiday season.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, there's at least one of these I want.
I like this.
Does it involve
Take
Hidden
the Hidden
Valley
Valley
Ranch?
one.
Yes, it does.
Does it involve Hidden Valley? Pete said the
Sure
same
does.
thing. I think Pete was saying that too.
All right,
Yeah,
so that's a tease. That's a tease.
Yeah.
We'll go to that last. First one is
Gift that keeps
Amazon.
giving.
Amazon
Unbelievable.
is selling a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
It's
Village.
cute. It's cute.
It is.
It's
Yeah,
really
That's
cute.
for all
That's
National
cute.
Lampoons. I mean, you can put this under the tree.
Yeah.
I think this is specifically marketed to people
My
in their,
mom.
like, you know, mid to late 30s-ish that don't have kids and are trying to be festive and decorate that
Oh,
something
that's a
that
good call.
is enjoyable for themselves.
I see that. That's a good
Yeah,
call.
people are more and
That's a
more
good
not
call.
having kids, honestly,
Yeah.
because of financial problems and
But-
things like that.
And also,
So,
I
like,
hate them.
You know,
Yeah.
but like that's not something that like a 4-year-old is gonna understand. But
Right.
that's like fun for like me to like
Yeah, hopefully he'll
decorate because
put it
I
in his
love
mouth
National
and choke on
Lampoon.
it.
So like
Yeah.
that's cool. It's
Moving
good.
on to more holiday products that people without children might appreciate,
Exactly.
Yeah.
or people with children, I guess, if you need it. So there's a Christmas stocking that's actually a flask that holds 3 bottles of wine.
This
I need
is
that one,
hilarious.
too.
But here's the spoiler.
These are hilarious.
You can put booze in that.
Oh, you
It's
could.
not wine. You could put
I was gonna say that's what wine is.
you can put
Was wine it? It's wine booze.
you can put tequila in that.
Oh, you could.
But
doesn't
they're
know the
very
difference.
specific that it fits 3 bottles of wine. So I'm curious if the packaging says 3 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of Jameson, 4.5 bottles of Jaeger. But like it tells you exactly what you can do. I hope it's that specific.
Dude,
I
you're
hope it
really
is
good
too.
at the metric system.
He's just making that up.
Sexy.
Sexy.
It's working.
It is sexy.
The
You know
math
what?
just comes to me.
Good sense of humor. This is my list on Bumble. Good sense of humor. Knowledge of the metric system. First name Pete. We got
All right,
it.
there
Check,
you
check,
go.
check. I'll see you later, buddy.
Am I
Listen.
swiping the right way? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
don't
I
you
super
pretend
liked
you
you.
don't know.
It doesn't matter. I super liked you.
There's an
Yeah,
episode
yeah,
of
we got
Catfish in there
this.
somewhere.
We got this, buddy. Yeah.
Anyway, so the last one is the one that we've been waiting for, all of us.
Oh
Here.
no.
It involves Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh,
There's
You
the guy.
Best
can
ranch.
right now.
yum.
It is the best ranch.
and there are a lot. It is the best ranch. I will give you that.
And ranch is the best ranch.
It is.
It's worth the little
Um,
extra.
So there are a lot of products, holiday products that Hidden Valley Ranch has getting ready. Not only Christmas, but they have Hanukkah related products also.
Do they?
But the one
Today.
that we are going to talk about tonight is the Hidden Valley Ranch stocking that actually dispenses ranch.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a little
Yes.
nozzle at the bottom
Nozzle.
of it.
You can
So,
just,
like, say you've
I
got-
love it. There's pizza on it too, because I love ranch on pizza.
I mean,
you
look.
just walk over there with your plate and just
Look, say you've got some turkey. It's dry. You just go over, you hit
Spice
the
it up
ranch
with
sock.
Hidden
Yeah.
Valley.
just like
And then-
toss your salad and walk over there
And
and
that
like
sounds
dispense
delicious.
it
Something
and
different.
just-
Don't say toss yourself.
Well,
No,
you know,
I didn't.
don't
yeah.
don't say
Well,
toss
Said-
yourself.
no, we know.
You don't know my
Yeah.
life.
You don't know my life.
Don't say toss
There's
yourself.
also-
Would you like to develop an app?
No, Gluty. No one wants to develop your app.
Pete, would you like to develop an app?
Just say no. Don't.
Oh, yes, please, he said. 50-50, last offer.
50-50.
Final offer.
Final offer. There we go.
Pete, yay or nay on the Hidden Valley Ranch stocking?
I believe it is a brilliant idea. I think I would use that for Valentine's Day on top of it. I would keep that stocking up along with my tree.
I just want it in blue cheese.
That's how you'll know it's meant to be if she's into that.
I just want it in blue cheese.
You.
But Hidden Valley doesn't have blue cheese.
Well, they should.
It's ranch. It's Hidden Valley Ranch.
We should have Hidden Valley blue cheese.
Listen, once you
I'm sure
finish
Hidden
the
Valley has
ranch,
all
you can
kinds of
refill it with blue cheese.
That's
for
fair.
yourself.
You can't get
And
the
then
chunks
wine
out of,
after that?
You can't get
But,
the chunks.
okay, but now you're
And then
catfishing.
You can't.
Now
get
you're
the,
catfishing,
You
he says.
can't get the chunks through the nozzle.
fooling
it's not
everybody.
prepared for
Right.
for
Look,
blue
it's
cheese.
But then
ranch.
after
Oh,
we
blue
rinse
cheese.
it out, we'll put the wine in it.
So you think you're getting ranch and you put wine all over your pizza?
See what the problem is. All of these things go together. You could do ranch, wine, pizza. It's all the same.
Moving on to more products. Costco, and guys, I'm skipping one story. We'll go back to it. Costco is now selling 27 pounds of macaroni and cheese
In a bucket.
for the holiday season.
In a bucket.
In a bucket
I just want to know if this is like good mac and cheese
for
or
the
like
holiday season.
bad mac.
Well,
It's a good
it
question.
is chef's banquet, so of course it is good.
Delicious.
Population, let us know. Have any of you tried Costco brand
I love
Chef's
Costco.
Banquet mac and cheese?
First of all, I love that. First
You
of
like
all,
that?
Costco is delicious. Have you ever had Costco food of any
Yeah.
kind?
A little bit.
Free samples, absolutely.
Delicious.
Yeah, at every single aisle.
Yeah, in every single aisle.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I
Ooh,
go to
piece of
Sam's
candy.
Club when I'm home in Iowa visiting my parents.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well,
So
I
you
love
can get that special popcorn because Sam's Club has that special brand, the Twix popcorn and the cookies and cream popcorn.
Listen, I'll try.
They apparently also have a 99.
This
pack
is
of-
everywhere. This isn't just Costco.
Oh, that's a thing. Oh.
This is a thing everywhere. PBR is now selling a 99 pack of beer.
Is
Can
that
we-
so you can sing 99 bottles of beer?
we-
on the
Probably.
wall?
That's
This
probably
is
where it
fans.
came from.
This is the
Gotta be.
alcohol content for the entire 99 is 5%. All
Everyone
combined.
in Brooklyn is gonna go nuts.
Oh, it's sold out already in
Yeah.
Brooklyn
How you going to get that home?
with 3 other
Subway.
people.
Come on.
In an Uber.
Uber
Uber
Black,
X.
probably.
I saw, by the way, I saw a
Uber
video
X.
of somebody having this sticking out of the back of their car.
First of all, already severely overpriced. Have you heard this?
How much is it?
It's like $150.
It's $127, I think, in that picture.
I'm sorry.
Can we
but
go back to that?
You should not be paying $1 plus per beer for a PBR.
PBR? It's like alcohol.
I think,
water.
yeah, it says, look, $124.99. So $125.
That's ridiculous.
No.
That's more than $1 a beer
It'd be like
for
a solid
PBR.
$75.
If you go to a bar anywhere outside
$4.99.
of New York, they have like dollar PBR nights all over the place.
Yeah, and if you're buying it like on bulk like that, it should be a little bit at a discount.
Exactly. It
So
should be like-
$74.99 for that is what it should be.
Exactly. Thank you, Megatron.
You're welcome.
She gets
They
it.
should actually
She
give
gets
you
it.
a stocking that carries Hidden Ranch with
You
every
could.
purchase of that.
Hidden
And it would be
Ranch.
so much cheaper.
All right. We have time for one bad human segment. I think
He's right.
I think you should do the bottom story.
Oh, okay.
Bad humans.
We have
bottom
time
story.
for one.
Bottom story.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. No, I'm doing both real quick.
We don't have a lot of
All right.
time.
No, no, it's
the
fine.
first one's so good.
First one is loud fart gives away suspect's hiding spot. That's what it is.
It's just
That's
great.
what happened.
That's all it
it's
is.
hilarious.
It's great.
Okay. 2K's social media account has been hacked.
It was hacked. It wasn't just 2Ks. It was all of them connected.
Yeah, this is the kind of
Man.
shit they're saying.
I just want you to notice that there's 3.1 thousand comments on that. My cock is
This
hard.
was so
tweet.
I will
Low-key.
8.6.
Don't low-key.
of everything that was said, this is one of the more innocent things that was said because there were some really
Yeah, there's some real
nasty
I'm sure.
things
Yeah,
that were
yeah,
actually
yep,
said.
yep.
But yes, there were some real like we won't get into that. There were some really nasty things that were said, but this was one of the funnier, more innocent things.
Right.
that was said.
Overall, it was not funny.
It wasn't.
I said it
I
out
picked-
loud because I'm a girl, so I
Yeah,
figured
no,
it was
no,
less
no,
offensive.
no, that was
Right.
funny.
I'm
What-
just saying,
the
like-
other things that were said were
No,
not.
I know,
funny.
I know.
We can't forget that like it has to be traced back to exactly who said it. It's not like an overall it was inappropriate or overall it was okay.
Right.
There were some people that said some effed up shit.
Yeah.
And if it was most likely traced back to a 14-year-old, then most likely hacked it, if we're being honest. Come on.
Yes.
Like, it
Most
was
likely,
probably
yeah.
a 14 to
Yeah.
17-year-old kid that was like, dude, we did it.
Yep.
We totally did it. What do you want to say first? My cock's hard.
I guess their password. It was
Exactly.
password 123. Guys,
Hilarious.
That is exactly it.
it was password
Okay.
123. That was
Probably.
2K's password. That's how
Speaking
they got
of
in.
hacking, did you hear that a lot of people's Disney Plus accounts are getting hacked and then
I was
sold?
going to ask you about this. Yes.
Yeah, so
Not
check your
mine.
Disney Plus account and make sure you can log into it if you haven't logged into it in the last day. But if
I
you haven't,
changed my
what's wrong with you?
password literally day 2.
Yeah.
Can we
So-
talk about chicken nuggets?
Yeah, we didn't mention that. We'll mention that after the break. The chicken nugget
nuggets
thing.
are going to make you die. That's all it is.
No, I got a
Well, that's because they took the skins and put them
Okay.
somewhere.
You gave away. We'll be back right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like,
Good idea.
did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us, because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Yeah, Benny and June.
Do you remember?
Soundtrack.
Do you remember the Family Guy version of this where Peter's singing it? Hey, I'm singing. I'm singing. It's me. I'm singing. Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Nady Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Megs Round.
To be the man.
Vincent Greg. I was 10 miles and fell down. Oh, wait, no, it's supposed to repeat. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da.
Thank you for keeping that on. Yes, ending me all the way around.
Sorry, Pete. Go back to Pete.
Okay. No, I did the da 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 da. That's me.
Yeah, da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Chicken nugget.
By the way,
Made me happy.
MXPX, I know that name doesn't mean too much to anybody here. MXPX,
Sounds like letters.
old punk rock band, did a cover of that, and it came on my Spotify randomly. It's a very good cover.
Gross.
Cool.
Anyway,
ASAP. Chicken nugget.
yeah,
Chicken
so
nuggets.
if you eat chicken
Soon as
nuggets, you're gonna
possible,
die.
What's happening with that, Pete?
Eating chicken nuggets is gonna kill you.
It's bad for you.
That's it.
Yeah, again, that's we all know this, but there's a guy in Canada that from 2007 to 2009, he just came out and announced he has been sneaking. He's known as the Robin Hood of chicken nuggets.
I remember
He's
this,
been
yeah.
Sneaking an extra chicken nugget into every single 10-piece for 2 years straight.
Good for him.
Turns out someone did the math. That's $40,000 worth of chicken nuggets that he stole from that. And his interview, he was like, "Listen, I'm sticking it to corporate America.
Did he get
I'm sticking it
arrested?
to the man." Elon Musk ended up liking and retweeting him, and then it started this entire viral campaign that's going on this week of all fast food workers that are admitting to them sticking it to the man. So like KFC employee did like an extra wing in some of his stuff. Like it was coming out that all these fast food employees, which I'd rather hear that than like, yo, I totally pissed in a ton of like burgers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, no, but you helped us out. So Cody Bondarchuk from Canada, you, sir, are the Robin Hood of Nugs.
We're gonna get him on the show.
Great.
Yeah.
We got him right now. Pete,
Yeah.
can you use some of the catfish tech to get him on the show?
I already found his Facebook.
Ooh.
His Facebook is like, yeah, you already found his Facebook. And if you send him a message, he does read it. Just so you know, here's a hint.
Let's seriously, let's try to get him on the show.
2 abortions.
I love it.
I don't.
What?
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 What does that have to
Gamer tags.
What? Huh?
What?
Wait, what?
Game on. All right.
Gamer tags.
Bee Simulator.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say words now. Bee
I'm not
Simulator.
just going to say words now.
Thoughts.
Apparently, it's more action game than Sims. You can sting little children in this. By the way, I found this out. You can chase children and sting them as a bee.
Okay.
That's worth it.
That's a That's a thing.
Oh, I just also read an article though that I guess there was some like town or country or something that were putting a bunch of stuff on like rooftops that was like bee-friendly environments, and now the bee population there is starting to come back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is
Well, that's a good
I think it's over in
idea.
Europe.
Huh?
I think it's over in Europe. And,
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman is like the bee god of America.
Yeah, because he donated a whole bunch of land for
That's awesome.
for bees,
He
right?
Sorry, I
owns
didn't
an
mean to
entire
take it off of games.
gigantic, like 100-acre bee farm.
Yeah, and then he narrates all the documentaries about it.
I think the video
Sounds
game would be so much better if your bee actually was voiced by Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sting you.
So, yeah.
Right? Wouldn't that be amazing?
What's
I
up,
would
Sean?
sting every single child.
So there's just one more thing that I hope somebody does, and I hope somebody makes a mod with this game that allows you to sting Nicolas Cage.
Yeah! Yeah!
And he's just screaming.
Yes.
When he's on his way to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Correct.
Listen, as long as this game doesn't make like kids and people like more afraid of bees and like more likely to like kill bees.
Yeah. Because
Then
we
I'm
need
okay with
those.
that.
We need those little guys.
Yeah, we
need
do.
bees.
Yeah.
All right. So the next story we got is actually submitted by Sean. And I know we have a video set for it. Sean, we definitely still have that video set ready, right? Cool. So west of Dead, your little thingy came up. We're both using the Google Docs, and so when Pete clicks on something, his name comes up, and I was actually trying to read the title, and it popped up as Pete. So West of Dead is a fast-paced twin-stick shooter starring Ron Perlman. Can we throw to that video real quick?
Purgatory, Wyoming, 1888. A shifting land shaped by the souls of the dead. The good ones head east toward the light. The bad ones, sometimes, they stick around when they ain't supposed to. That's where I come in. To change their mind.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
Art looks pretty cool.
I do like the cell shading. Like I can get into a game like that. I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Sean, have you dug deep into this? Like what can we expect from this game?
So overall, this game, like mentioned before, it is a twin-stick shooter. So those of you that have played, like, for example, Dead Ops Arcade on Call of Duty Black Ops, or the likes of Smash TV for those old-school arcade gamers out there, will feel right at home with the gameplay style. So it's very much easy, pick up and play. And overall, yeah, a lot of cel-shading style, dealing with the undead, lots of undead enemies. There's a whole high score system. Overall, it's looking like a nice and simple game to understand and easy to get into.
Very cool.
Yeah, the art looks really cool.
Awesome.
And Ron Perlman's in it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sean, I want you to do every single just like rundown of the game at times that we're hearing. Like, especially if it's just about that shitting on Apex. I'm all for you doing it. Okay, proceed.
All right, so we'll get him to review the next thing. Street Fighter V Championship Edition is announced for February 2020 release. Do we have a video for that?
We
they're
sure
gonna get it
do.
In a second. You know what I will say about Street Fighter? Oh, you ready? Oh, go for it.
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you.
Looks amazing.
So what I was gonna say before, like to buy us time before the video came up, was Street Fighter is the only game where button mashing has ever helped me. Like,
Oh, really?
Yes. The only game where I was like,
won't help you against me. Will not help you against me.
I'm fine.
Pretty confident. Those are fighting words.
Oh no, I
think
will
my
own-
strategy
no.
still wins.
Street
You
fighting
button
words.
mash all you want. I will own you.
Like, think about it though. like any other like Mortal Kombat button mashing is not going to help you because you're not going to get the end the fatality thing right.
Okay.
And Super Smash Brothers, you're not going to get moves right, or you're just going to fall off the side.
I don't know that
Street Fighter is the only one that button mashing has ever helped me as a viable strategy.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's not a viable strategy.
It is for me.
Well, it's not. It's not. Pete?
Not.
Thank you.
Go to Barclays every single year. Watch the ESL championships where they have Street Fighter. And
Whoa.
That's right. That's right.
Whoa.
No, he's right.
I'm not saying that I'm league ready by button mashing. I'm just saying, out of all of the fighting style games, it's the only one that I've ever not known how to play, picked up, button mashed, and not even been successful, but just been able to actually play. In comparison to the other ones where you have to know the right combination for things to work.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, yeah, I'm going to enter a league and I'm just going to mash the controller.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
You could do that with Eddie Gordo and Tekken.
Yes.
Just saying. Just saying.
Got real quick.
Here we go.
I would just get into Blanca and I would just get down on the ground and just kick a couple times.
That's what Danny
and then
does.
Stop and just wait for people. That's
exactly
all
what he does.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how I
down, back, A.
No, but then I'm just E Honda. E Honda actually, his like torpedo thing actually hits his that thing. Electric thing.
All right. So
I get it.
So moving on.
I don't know, Megatron. Don't fucking look at me like that.
Wow, that's your one.
Well, yeah.
All right. So before we run out of time,
if we return to the end, you can use your F.
Yeah.
Unreleased early version
At all
of Sonic 3 on Genesis, aka Blue Speed Mouse 3.
So hang on a second.
Discovered and now made available for download. Sean, you put this on here. I want to know, where is it available for download? Because I would like to play this.
So, overall, first of all, this comes from the fact that, yeah, Sonic 3 on Genesis, or Blue Speed Mouse 3, so Greg knows what I'm talking about here. Basically, it had a troubled development history where they were initially trying to make it 3D space style before they ended up making it into a 2D style. And now this is an early, unreleased beta version of that, where it was in this 3D style. And if you do some simple Google searches, there is this one website that actually has it documented where you can go forth and download it and actually experience it for yourself with an emulator.
Now, Sean, have you partake in this?
I myself have not actually tried it yet, but I have actually known that it does exist, and yeah, you can download it.
Very cool. I think we need to play this.
I mean, look. Was it Blue Speed Mouse and Knuckles?
No, that wasn't Sonic 3.
Well, you
it
see,
was half of Sonic 3.
You see,
Sonic
that's
3
the
was,
thing. Yeah, it kind of
you,
is.
Sean. Let Sean tell you.
No, because there's a Blue Speed
No, I
Mouse
want Sean
3.
to tell you.
No, because there was a Blue Speed Mouse 3 and there was a Sonic and Knuckles.
That wasn't the
I don't know what
original
you're talking
plan,
about. There was a Blue Speed Mouse and Knuckles.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't the original plan, though. The original plan was it was all going to be one game. Basically, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It was all originally going to be one game. And then
you knew what you were
they
talking
ended
about.
up splitting up the
They were
game
two
into
different
two games just because they needed to release one Sonic game in time for Christmas, and that ended up being Blue Speed Mouse 3.
Right.
No.
Right.
Right. That's exactly what I said.
Sean, that's not what he said at all. You know it. I know it. Even Megatron knows it.
Sure.
Yeah. Just, whatever.
Blue Speed Mouse.
Thank you, whoever that was. Thank
Is Pete
you.
still here? Do we still have Pete?
Yeah, Pete.
Matt Damon.
Thank you. Thank God.
Matt Damon.
Damon. All right. So we got
Matt
a break.
Damon. Mm-hmm.
We're going to come back.
Do we?
We're going to wrap everything up in a nice little bow.
Ready?
I know, right?
Yeah. We're there?
Isn't that crazy?
Hasn't it only been like
so fast.
35 minutes?
We do have another product of the night.
It's only been like 60 minutes.
Not
Like the
even.
TV show. You can be one of the minutes.
Is that a thing?
It might be.
It's not.
We can make it a thing.
Not. It's
Guys,
not.
stay tuned. More popping off right
So
after
uncomfortable.
this.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like a little screen on it that you can play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
VFU, it's called.
PlayStation 2 killed the Dreamcast.
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
When you were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice.
Yeah, then no one helped me out. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's the sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie. When he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and orange. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. He's just like, I'm watching my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I'm like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Cracks me up.
Wait for it. Ah, I didn't have words.
I don't know the words to the song.
Make him
I'll
out
tell you, it's making my way downtown.
Anyway, welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny.
Did you guys really know the words?
I like how you're going to everyone except for the one person that's talking. Yeah, welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Megs.
Silently judging both of you.
Because I know
For being the
Vanessa Carlton.
Yep.
Didn't even know if you knew that I knew the artist.
I mean, I know like parts of the song just because you can't not know. And I know you.
50 Shades of Grey?
Whatever.
I would walk with you.
Oh, we know it's the best friend Pete.
Who cares?
Wait, dude, I thought we had Vanessa Carlton as a guest.
I guess
we
I
do.
was waiting for you to pick up and go tonight.
Wait, I was like, oh, best version ever, Terry Crews in White Chick.
Yes.
Oh, God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, Pete, I just wanted to mention that I've been watching a lot of Catfish.
He has.
We got onto the subject just because you're working on some episodes, and
It's terrifying.
Like I
I
said,
catfished him yesterday.
like I said, I mentioned it to my roommates that you got back onto the show to work on more episodes, and it just started like all of us starting to watch some episodes, and it's been put on in the background and just like weird stuff, man.
It's such a quick and like not giving away anything, but it's such a fascinating view into like human psyche, like
Yeah.
and not only like on both things, like mental health as well, like what not like feeling that you can't again conform or you can't go into a popular circle and like being stuck behind the screen. What people do is ridiculous, but like again, there are some people that are doing it from just a place of being lonely, and there are some people that are just doing it because they are evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
But
before,
it's so interesting, and he's also actually kind of like cool.
and
Fair enough.
the episode, and we do have to do the product tonight, but before that, the episodes you're working on right now, that's season 8, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
No. Season 8.
All right. So,
I'm looking.
all right, before we run out of time, product of the night. Product of the night I'm interested in, but there's no chance I'm getting it. Unlike the hot dog sofa.
Yeah, unlike that.
Unlike
'cause
that.
he's
Unlike
got, like,
you
an extra
dropping
$7,100
$7,100.
Or the hippo sofa from
I will
like,
judge
last
you
year.
so
Which you
hard.
already have.
Which one?
If you
Which
get
already has the hippo
either one
sofa.
of those couches, I will like never speak to you again.
If this show blows up, that's the first purchase I'm making.
No.
Hippo couch is the
No.
first. Hippo couch.
We already know.
Like,
No,
like
I
everybody's
prefer
gonna be
that you
like,
get like a
what did you do to celebrate
recording space.
the show getting super famous? I bought a couch that's a hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That'd
gonna
be so
happen.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
gonna
so
happen.
hard.
Totally
No.
happening. You can judge me all you
No.
want.
Don't.
Anyway,
No.
product of the night.
Vetoing all of that.
Product of the night is Motorola's new Razr phone.
Sell it immediately.
That is the first foldable smartphone
Fail.
worth getting excited about. That's what it says. I don't.
Fail.
I just don't.
Fail.
I don't get why I should be interested in it.
You shouldn't. 'Cause it's dumb.
Is the idea that it's doubling your screen space?
No.
The idea is that people want to go back to flip phones, and this is giving you a smartphone, a touchscreen smartphone that is also flip.
Here's the idea. Can I pitch the idea?
Absolutely.
Here's the idea.
Are you going to pitch it?
I'm Motorola.
Okay.
I had a very famous phone back in the day.
The Razr.
It's called the Razr.
Yes.
Right. Now I'm broke, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I get back in this market?
Cashing on nostalgia.
And that's how I do it, right? It's totally unnecessary. Do you think that anyone that has an iPhone is thinking to themselves, I love this phone, but if it only folded in half?
No.
No!
The only thing...
It's ridiculous.
The only thing I would give up my iPhone for... Wait. I'll go here 1 second, Pete. The only thing I would give my iPhone up for that's from the past would be a sidekick. I wanted a sidekick so bad. I never had one. I wanted a sidekick so bad. I wanted one. I wanted one so bad.
Yeah, you lost me on that one. I was ready to be like, oh, the best thing that I really want is just like a jitterbug.
No,
That's really, I just want a jitterbug.
if whoever made the sidekick came back and was like, we're making new sidekicks, I'd be like, ooh, I might get this.
That's unfortunate.
I had a phone with a slide-out keyboard.
No. The sidekick was
Oh,
you hit the little button and it went floop, and it like flipped up. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it wasn't the sidekick.
You, Meg, you and I had what was called the Rumor. That's what that phone was called.
Was that what it was?
Called the Rumor.
I don't remember.
Where you flip it up and the keyboard's there, and you flip it back down, and then you click off like that.
Well, also,
Rumor's
no,
like the
mine was like,
BlackBerry.
is if you pick this up and then you like on the sideways, like you turn it this way and slide it down, there was a keyboard.
Yeah, that's the Rumor.
Then I also had the Palm Pre, which I
No,
loved.
the sidekick, you hit the button and went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The screen itself
But-
slid
I
up.
loved the Palm Pre. I loved
can
that
see-
phone.
I can see why this is a thing. First of all, you guys, last show, you guys talked about, what I want to say. You guys started talking about Netflix and Nickelodeon, and so you guys were referencing nostalgia. Before
Nostalgia,
that, you guys
yeah.
started talking about Disney Plus. Nostalgia is a huge thing. And the Samsung, I think it was like the Galaxy Fold, that failed terribly. There's a market for foldable phones because the Razr is such an iconic phone after BlackBerry and before iPhone.
Yeah.
So the Razr thing was already something. If this works well, and the biggest issue with all these iPhones now is they're gigantic. Like, I have to take my phone out of my pocket to sit down.
Yeah.
And the biggest issue to me, why I wouldn't get the
jeans are
Razr,
too
is
tight.
because all but all of my stuff right now is connected to Apple. Like my computer, my iPad, my everything is connected. So Razr's, that's gonna be the biggest thing behind Razr right now is how do they make it accessible?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And I guess their niche is like you can still have this big ass screen while you're watching something.
Just hit your microphone.
I did. But you can half it and
Wait.
put it away, and it's more convenient. I don't know. We'll see.
And you can still watch it on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys, we're out of time.
I don't know.
And you didn't use your F.
No, fuck!
I didn't use
We're
my
done?
F. Holy fuck!
There it is.
Anyway, guys,
Throw it in at the end.
we are
of
out of time. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will be back for one episode next week. It is Thanksgiving weekend.
Already?
It is. Next weekend is Thanksgiving
oh God,
weekend.
I need another
Guys,
F.
have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will be back Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific for an overstuffed episode for our Thanksgiving
Literally.
episode. Good night, everybody.